Hello everyone. Air Force One is the official call sign of the United States Air Force aircraft carrying the president. It is worth noting that any airplane flown by a sitting president of the United States has this call sign. Usually it is one of two Boeing aircraft that were specially designed for safe and long-term flight of the head of state. While for most people an airplane is just a means of transportation, for the president it is another working office, as his activities are not suspended during the flight. Today, I offer you to climb aboard the plane and see what really happens inside the world-famous fuselage. At the front of the airplane is a standard Boeing 747 cabin, but with a few small additions. In the forward section in front of the cockpit is an air-to-air refueling unit, allowing the craft to be refueled on the fly to keep it flying for as long as needed. Behind the cockpit is the crew lounge where pilots and flight attendants can rest. Further behind the lounge is the super-modern communications center. About 240 kilometers of wires have been laid there to ensure the operation of 85 telephones and 20 monitors on board. In addition, the communications room is equipped with tracking and protection systems and is fully protected from electromagnetic radiation of any origin. One floor below in the nose of the plane is the president's personal suite, which has a bed, a sofa, a bathroom with shower and a small gym. Next to the suite is the president's office. It is a real Oval Office with a large desk and a separate room for private conversations. In this room, the president communicates not only with his colleagues and guests, but also addresses the people during emergencies. Just outside the office is a full medical room with a qualified doctor. There is all the equipment necessary for first aid during a flight, up to and including surgery. Further down the corridor is the kitchen, which is much larger than on a normal passenger airplane. It can accommodate a chef, cook and bartender who can prepare the most exquisite dishes, and their stock is so large that they can make up to 2,000 different dishes. Behind the kitchen is a small room for high executives. Next is the large meeting room. 8 leather chairs stand around a large table, and along the walls are couches for assistants. On the wall hangs a huge monitor where you can watch the news or hold video conferences. Behind the conference room, the rooms become more compact and resemble a passenger airplane. There are lounge areas for employees, as well as rooms for guests and the press. To get on the airplane, journalists use a separate gangway that takes them to the back of the plane and into modest cabins. As for the security of this airplane, it is equipped with state-of-the-art security systems to ensure the safety of the president. Sometimes this plane is called the safest in the world. Most of the defense equipment is classified. It is only known that there is equipment to electronically counter enemy radars. There are also systems to deflect missiles. Reflector traps can be launched from the wings of Air Force One, which deflect radio or heat-seeking missiles. On the belly of the aircraft is missile defense equipment that can deflect a surface-to-air missile or the launch of man-portable surface-to-air missiles. The windows are made of special armored glass, and the entire plane is covered with a protective layer that should protect against a nuclear explosion on the ground. Do you want more interesting and informative? Then subscribe to the channel to learn all the most interesting things that happen on our planet and beyond.